Lonnie?
A letter that tells you about the unknown number?
Yes, a variable is a letter that represents a number that we do not know yet. So today we're going to work with variables again, and we're going to work with multiplication and division. Who's excited? Who's excited? Hands up. Who's excited? Who's excited? Who's excited? All right. Now. See, if you were sitting in star position, that wouldn't have happened. Okay? At this moment, our desk should be closed, our mouth should be closed, and we should be tracking me. Alright. In order to decide whether we need to multiply or divide, we have to think really carefully about what a particular problem is asking us to do. Alright? We can also use some of our keywords. We have keywords for multiplication and division as well to give us hints for what we need to do. So for multiplication, we have times of multiplied by total, and we know that we're talking about groups and objects. For division, we have each equally shared, broken into, and we're talking about parts of a whole. So let's talk about Kiara, Zion, and Zakir. Each have 5 crayons. How many crayons do they have in all?
Yep.
Okay. The first thing we need to do, what's our first step whenever we're solving a word problem? What's the first thing we do? The very first thing we do. Who thinks they know? Louis?
Circle the numbers?
Circle the numbers. So here, Zion and Zakir each have 5 crayons. We're going to circle the number 5. Now, this is a tricky one. So instead of having a number, 2 numbers, we have how many names? How many names do we have?
3.
We have 3 names. 1, 2, 3. So right off the bat, we know that our numbers are 3 and 5. Now, if I'm going to solve this problem, I need to think about what my key words are and underline anything that I think is a key word. Here I think my key word is how many do they have in all? How do you think we can find out how many they have in all? Ilani, how do you think you can find out how many they have in all?
Because you could skip count by 5.
You can skip counting 5s, and when we're skip counting by 5s, we are also doing what operation? We are also multiplying. So when we multiply, we know that we're talking about 3 groups of 5 crayons here. And so that is how we set up our equation. But what are we doing today? We're only writing equation. We're not solving today, so that means we're going to use a variable. What variable could I use to put for 3 times 5? Who has a suggestion for a variable? Silent hands, silent heads. Michael?
15.
Okay, that's not the answer. That's not a variable. A variable is a letter that represents a number value. So what variable could we use for crayons? Sitting down, silent hands. Shanae? You could use C. So 3 times 5 equals C, and C will represent the number of crayons that they have in all. Now, what's our last step that we always forget about? We have to explain. We have to explain
I don't explain.
why we use multiplication. So if I want to explain why I chose multiplication, I would write I hear voices behind me and movement behind me that shouldn't be happening. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to fix it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I use multiplication because I was talking about what? Groups of crayons. So we're talking about groups of objects. We know that we're using multiplication. So I use multiplication because I was figuring out the total number of crayons using groups of 5. Let's try another one. All right, so our problem now is Demir, Chelsea, and Ilani have 21 rulers all together. If the rulers are equally divided, how many will each person get? So,
7.
quiet, we're gonna go through it step by step. Now I know that when I'm working with a word problem, the very first thing that I need to do is circle my numbers. Circle my numbers. So I already see 21, so I'm gonna circle 21. And I know that I have, how many students am I talking about? You can tell me with a silent hand how many students I'm talking about.
3.
Very good. You're not supposed to call out. How many students do I have? I have Demir, Chelsea, and Ilani. No way.
3.
I have 3. So right off, we know that we have our 2 numbers are 3 and 21. Now, what key words do we have?
15.
So I'm going to read if the rulers are equally divided. And I can look here at my keyword list and see that equally is one of our division keywords that gives us a hint about which operation we should do. What else can tell us that we need to use division? If we're sharing something equally, we know that we need to divide, right? Thumbs up if you understand. Thumbs up if you understand. Okay. So because I'm trying to figure out how many rulers I can share equally between 3 friends, I do 21 divided by 3. And because we're not solving today, I'm going to use a silent hand. Tell me what I'm going to use if I'm not solving today. Everyone's hand should be up because everyone knows. Everyone's hand should be up because everyone knows. Everyone's hand should be up because everyone knows. Michael, Lewis. Michael, tell me what it is.
He wasn't here on Friday.
We're here on Friday? Okay. Shani, you think you know? What can I use if I'm not going to solve? What can I put here for my product? An R. And an R in this case would be a, what's the word? What's our magic word for today? What's an R? Okay. We're calling out a variable. It's a variable, and we know that a variable represents a number that we do not know right now. So 21 divided by 3 equals R. Now, if all right. So if we know that we're supposed to divide, the reason we know is because if you look here, division is related to, we're talking about parts of a whole number. And in this case, 21 is our whole number. And so we're dividing because we're talking about how to divide our whole number equally. All right. Now, I want everybody to line up when I say go. When I say go. If we cannot follow directions today, we will not play. I want everyone to silently line up behind Shanae. I want you to stand up, push your chair to your desk. Lewis and Demir, you have 10 seconds to get here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I want a straight line. 5, 4, 3. Michael, come up. 2, 1. Okay, I see Shanae is quiet. She's in line. She's ready to play. Noe is quiet. He's ready to play. He's standing in a straight line. All right. Snatch. We see we have our multiplication side of the room and